What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of GoldView. I'm your co-host, Eric.
Your co-host, Aaron. What's happening with you?
What's good, man? We got a returning guest, Mr. CJ himself, man. What's good?
What's good, CJ? Appreciate you coming back.
All day.
Man, keep coming back with wins, man. Keep coming back with wins. It was a solid weekend for that man. He knew it, though. He knew it.
We all knew. We all knew.
He knew it. Like
we all knew,
man. Come on, we're gonna get into all that,
Two
man.
more, man.
Two more. Hey, you got a bad man next week, but we're gonna see though, man. We got the Rams versus the Eagles up on the slate today. We also gonna talk about the Texans versus the Chiefs and how that went down. Like we said, we already knew what was gonna happen. We're gonna talk about the Commanders and the Lions and that upset, the Ravens and the Bills, and our GoldView players of the week, and of course our Super Bowl 59 matchup predictions, man. So we got a lot to get into, man. But what's up first, man?
What's up first? We're gonna go with the Rams versus the Eagles, man.
Okay,
how y'all felt about this game? And I mean, just give me your thoughts. So what was your thoughts about it?
This was a game of a battle of the in the trenches of the defensive fronts. Both of these quarterbacks took a beating for real. If I'm not mistaken, Jalen Hurts took 7 sacks? Yeah, 7 sacks. Matthew Stafford took 5 sacks. So, man, it was just a battle up front for real, and the snow came on, and the Eagles was able to do what they've been doing all year, was run the ball really well. Jalen Hurts really didn't have to do a lot. I don't know if that's really a cause of concern or it's just how it's been dialed up because that run game is so well. But what you guys think, man? How do you feel about Jalen Hurts not, wowing or not, putting a lot of numbers up on the stat sheet, so to say, and still getting by with these dubs, man?
CJ, you want to take off?
All right, bet. I mean, that's what Jalen Hurts does. I mean, most of the time they win. He doesn't really do much, It's more running the football, Obviously, when they get in 4th and short or anything is short, it's an automatic conversion. Just what they got from Saquon, just the explosive runs over and over again. He had 2 straight. Well, I mean, not 2 straight, but just 2 explosive runs in this game, just like he did in the regular season against them. So, and then just defensively, Jalen Carter was a monster out there. And obviously the elements had something to deal with it, but couldn't hold on to the football and whatnot. Like Kyron Williams got a fumble. Matthew Stafford had a fumble. But like I said, Jalen Carter did cause, a lot of disruption for the Rams and whatnot.
A lot. And that was really the turning point of this game was them turnovers, man, because it was a super tight game, bro, especially on the stat sheet, time of possession and yards and really penalties and all of that things, man, and plays ran. But Philly secondary, bro, those 2 picks right there back to back that they went double dipped it at the DP department last year with Quinion Mitchell and then turning around and getting Cooper DeJean. Both of them being solid starters. You got Cooper DeJean playing a lot of his snaps in the slot, and then you got Quinion Mitchell playing alongside of Darius Slay, man. So they really tuned up that secondary, and they've been turning up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they've been turning up.
They did. I mean, they still got shredded though. I mean, still good. Gave up 324 yards.
Yeah, they did. They still gave up. They gave up more than I thought they would, especially because of the conditions, man. They gave up a lot. Them turnovers really saved them. Like I said, them fumbles really saved them. Because they weren't getting the picks in the secondary, but them fumbles really saved them. Jared Verse was turning up too for the Rams. He was a solid pickup too in the draft. Him and Braden Fisk. So they got some physical guys in that front 7 for real, man. So it was a decent matchup. Saquon did what he was going to do. Can Saquon still try to win MVP? I personally think he's the MVP.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
what?
I mean, man. If he would have broke that record, I would have definitely gave him the MVP.
Yeah.
That's
the fact that we knew it could have happened, though. We knew it could have happened. I think they held back from that.
I mean, who y'all think gonna be MVP then? Not to get too far off subject, but
it's probably gonna be Lamar.
You think so?
It's probably gonna be Lamar.
Can't be first team All Pro and not win MVP, right?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Was Saquon not first team All Pro for the NFC?
Pretty sure he was.
Or just in general. Maybe I'm thinking of Pro Bowl, but was he first team All Pro?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was. Had to be. I'm like, man, it had to be. Only other person would be Derrick Henry, but like I said, this game was a pretty solid game. It was at the beginning, before the game, CJ was telling me he was supposed to pick the the Rams. He told me he was supposed to pick the Rams, then reneged.
It looked good for a minute, though. You know,
it
was all right.
It was a tight game too.
It was to them fumbles. That fumble from Jalen Carter in the fourth, bro, when he punched it out.
Yeah,
that was a real turning point right there. That was a real turning point.
Most definitely.
I was just saying they moved the ball, man. You know, and that's just turnovers, man. Just snowy games. I mean, we had a couple of those. It's just hard to hold on to the football when it's wet cold.
Yeah, it was like three. It was like three of them, and then we had that one, and then
the Bills and
Ravens, and then wasn't there one more?
I think that was it. I thought that was it though, man. But yeah, it's just one of them games, and it didn't. And you could tell the snow was playing a factor because, like I said, they was trying to take their shots early too, because they knew it had started coming down at kickoff, but it started coming down a little bit more in that second quarter. And Matt Stafford was really trying to turn it up with Puka and the Cool them boys, but they couldn't really get it going. I think that turnover bug, man. I think that's the end of all be all, especially in the playoffs, bro. Especially in the playoffs, a team that can run the ball and play keep away. You're gonna get games like this.
I think that's the theme throughout this divisional round. All the turnovers, you can't every game had multiple. The team had multiple turnovers. You can't win a playoff game with multiple turnovers.
No,
I mean, that's just so. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into the Texans and Chiefs, man. Let's go ahead and get CJ his prop to win it again.
For Skaven by another week, something they've been doing all year, man. Skaven by, man. What did you see, man? What you seen that you didn't already know? Go ahead.
Nah, man. I'm just glad to get out of there with a win. The Texans defense is probably the best defense that the Chiefs are going to see, or probably through the rest of this playoffs, man. Just the pass rush, and then you had Derek Stingley, just a secondary. You know, Derek Stingley shuts down half the field. Anderson was giving Joe Cooney fits on the outside. It's just, man.
Will Anderson play recognition is off the charts, bro. Especially for a second-year player, man.
Man, I recognize that when he was at Alabama.
No receiver besides Worthy, really. They didn't catch a pass. It was Kelsey, Gray, and then Kareem Hunt. And that's it.
That's it. And we kind of knew it was going to be Travis Kelsey a lot, but I didn't think the gap was going to be so big. And I didn't think Mahomes was going to throw for under 200 yards. I really didn't. I knew you guys weren't going to run the ball all that well. Right. I figured that. But I thought you guys would have did a lot more, but you ain't need to. I mean, at the end of the day, because your defense was tearing CJ Stroud ass up all night, bro. Yeah, and especially Justin Reed, bro.
Going down.
He was flying around, bro.
He was going down. George Karlaftis as well with the 3 sacks. 3 out of the 8 sacks himself. But I ain't gonna lie, CJ. Y'all gotta quit giving Patrick Mahomes all these random ass calls, man. Y'all gotta stop that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop that, man.
The one where they come out with each other,
bro. That was a bullshit call.
It was a bullshit call, and it was such a split decision, bro. He went down quick. I'm like, damn, bro.
What's the letter of the law, man? The letter of the law is,
man,
he touched it. Shouldn't have did it.
Nah, man. Hell nah, man. That was a smooth, unnecessary 15 right there, bro.
Yeah, did the one against Will Anderson. Man, Will Anderson barely even touched the man. Will Anderson barely even touched the man.
All I know is Josh Allen got more roughing the passer calls than Patrick Mahomes since they've been in the league.
Of course that's gonna happen. You know why that's happening.
Of course that's gonna happen. You know why that's gonna happen.
You know why that happened. Yeah. You know that.
But we can't. But 2 things can be true.
Yeah, 2 things definitely.
Boys, it's a 2-minute video of him flopping too.
Oh my god!
Patrick Mahomes?
It's a 2-minute video of Josh Allen flopping out there. Y'all go ahead and find it. No, Josh Allen. They got a 2-minute video of him flopping.
Patrick Mahomes out there flopping too, man.
Yeah, he is,
Patrick
man.
Mahomes.
This don't take away from his greatness.
Don't act like he ain't out there flopping.
Come on, bro. You know it, bro. So
State Farm commercials, man. Getting his acting up, man.
At least
Bumbarooski. You know
that's it, right? That corny ass shit out of here.
At least he got insurance for his flop.
He said,
just in case he get hurt. Just in case he get hurt.
Bro, for real.
But the two, go ahead, Eric.
No, I was just gonna say, wasn't it 2 missed field goals and a blocked field goal in this game that really,
special
that just went on ahead and,
So y'all special teams definitely stepped up. Hey, that kickoff return to begin the game.
Yeah,
even though he fumbled. He should. Yeah.
But that Spags defense has been kind of physical turn all year though, man. Like
they had 8 sacks.
Like 8 sacks, bro. And but CJ Stroud been getting beat up all year too, as well. How many sacks did he take this year? I know
I think he's up there. But I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
They was shredding y'all defense.
He was sacked 52 times this year.
Oh, damn. I think they led in every.
He was playing that soft zone, man.
Yeah, because CJ Stroud had
just playing
245 yards, 19 for 28, 0 touchdowns. They couldn't get into the end zone to score points at all.
Not at all, bro. Not at all, bro.
Like no missed field goals, and then the missed extra point was crazy.
Yeah. And really them missing their weapons, bro, is a big thing, man. It's really detrimental to them and the team we're going to talk about next in the Lions, bro. But the receiving core being this shredded with Houston, really, I mean, really fucked them up. Yeah, man.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. And Nico's still solid, though. Nico's, like I said, Nico still gave you 5 for 81. Average 60 a catch, but man.
Yeah, he was balling out there, man. He had a couple of snatch, had a couple good catches out there. Old man Travis Kelce finally popped out.
Always.
I think
every time. I don't know why y'all doubt it, man. Every time.
I ain't down Kelce, man.
I figured it was gonna happen in the playoffs, though.
In the playoffs. He slowed down, man. You could definitely tell he slowed down. I think if y'all win this Super Bowl, he go. If
he was the highest graded player in this game. Highest graded player in this game. So he definitely balled out. We figured, but this gotta be it. This gotta be it.
Especially if y'all win. Because first and foremost, y'all been going to what 6-7 NFC Championship game in a row?
It's the 7th, yes.
Seventh championship. Y'all been going deep into the playoffs. Every year for the last 7 years, bro. Yeah,
gotta go for 4 Super Bowls after this. Then just keep going.
Y'all ain't gonna make history like that. Y'all ain't gonna make history like that. That ain't about to happen.
What do you guys start looking for his replacement in the draft? Do you kind of see, like, is it a free agent you guys eyeing? What you think, man?
Probably just go use Noah Gray.
Noah Gray is solid.
I mean, yeah, you drafted Wiley last draft. You pick at 32 probably, or somewhere in the late 30s, 31, 30, whatever. So you can find a tight end at the end, like the guy from Michigan. I kind of like him. I don't think the guy from Penn State is gonna fall that far. I would love to have him if he did, but
that buddy nice.
But I mean, if you want to trade up for it, I would do it.
Okay. If you guys don't do that, bro, what about this right here, man? You guys trade for Kyle Pitts on a little bargain deal. I don't think it'll be impossible. Where you got Noah Gray. Trading for Kyle Pitts won't be impossible, but they're not using him right. I don't think his trade value is higher than a second, bro. I think you could
I'm not trading a second for Kyle Pitts.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's higher than a second. I don't think it's higher than a second. Yeah. Would you be opposed to that?
Like a conditional one? Like, if I give you a 5th, it could be a 3rd if he do X, Y, Z. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it. But
you think it's some tread there? You think it's something worth investigating over there with that career, or you think he just not what it is over there?
We do need a replacement, or just somebody kind of just waiting to take his turn, you know. Or maybe we could just upgrade that receiving room finally, or find a tackle, anything. I mean, geez, be all right.
Find a tackle. He's like, maybe it ain't tight end as the answer.
So, I mean, do y'all think you gonna get rid of your tackle? What's his name, Taylor?
Jawan Taylor.
Yeah, Javante.
We can't. He under contract, and we don't save any money by Curry.
Yeah, nah. He just
y'all about to
aggressive.
I mean, he could play, but he just like, man, he get all the penalties in the world, man.
Oh yeah, he lead the league in penalties for sure.
Yeah, it's
by
like
far.
I don't know if he a little nervous or he just wanted to get a little head start against somebody. Like,
yeah. How many penalties did he have this year?
He got about like 50.
Enough.
Like 50. He got like 50 something.
His run block rate ain't all that, but
every time they throw a flag,
he says towards the run.
Every time a flag up 74, just call it. If you was a betting man, but you hit about 80% of the times if you say, "Oh, yep, it's Jawan Taylor."
I feel it though, man. Because our line just now getting good this year, man. But we ain't even in nowhere near no type of discussion. But don't laugh too hard, man. Don't laugh too hard.
Shit,
you got bigger problems. Yeah. Y'all got bigger problems. Y'all got bigger problems.
Yeah, we gonna get right.
Make sure you get some ROI on that number 4 overall pick 2 years ago.
You be all right. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
You ain't seen nothing that told you that. But let's go.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. You worry about getting 3 more wins.
Okay, but you just told me dude had back spasms since he was in like middle school. But that's neither here nor there though, man.
That's what he told the world, nigga.
Back spasms since middle school. Just crazy.
Man, look,
he also told the world he was tired.
Yeah, that shit too. That shit pissed me off too. He should lie about that. He should lie about that.
He was straight up tired. Dan didn't even finish the year. All right, man.
Yeah,
all right, bro.
Oh man,
you worry about getting a couple more wins, man. All right.
What did that do for you? Besides be better than the Panthers. Besides be because that's like 25 other teams can say that. Like, what else did that get you guys?
Shit, we right in the same spot as you. So don't worry about it.
Exactly. So it don't mean shit.
Don't worry about us, man. Don't worry about us, man.
Let's go ahead and get into this.
Next time we play, we ain't gonna do nothing but whoop y'all ass either way. But either way, man. Let's go ahead and get into the Commanders versus the Lions, though.
Let's go ahead and get into this, man. Let's go ahead and get into this. Because he behind me going a damn tangent about these damn Panthers, but we're gonna get on that another segment. But this game, bro.
The Commanders beat the Lions 45-31, man. What's your thoughts about it? J. Daniels balled out, and it was just a crazy game.
Season ever?
Yes,
could be. It could be. This man is going to the NFC Championship in year 1, bro.
Year 1.
And he's part of the main reason they're definitely in this conversation. I mean, Dan Quinn as well and that defense, but bro, he been balling.
He the biggest reason. What you mean? He may be the only reason. Man,
I try to give other folks some credit. Man, but
I know Terry McLaurin, like, hell yeah, I got me a quarterback now.
Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah. And I slid like De'Ami Brown, like just as much, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. 6 catches, 98 yards. Oh, he balled out, bro. He didn't have no touchdowns.
That's the crazy part, man. That's the crazy part. They about to, like, next year or the year after, they gonna get some guys in there. It's not gonna be Olamide Zaccheaus and, well, you can keep De'Ami Brown, but it's gonna be some people in a minute. No old Zach Ertz. This is just a start. This is crazy.
This is just a start, bro. De'Ami Brown is a baller, bro. Is a baller. He's gonna be a key part in this NFC Championship. He was a leading receiver in the last 2 matchups when they split the season with the Eagles. So I think he's gonna be definitely a key piece in this, bro. De'Ami Brown is like that.
And they ran the ball as a team pretty well. They had 182 yards on the ground. I mean, as a team, but Jaden Daniels 22 for 31, 299 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception.
No sacks.
Out, man.
No sacks, bro.
Yeah. Which is crazy. Say that. You imagine saying that at the beginning of the season when you're looking at that offensive line. It's supposed to be one of the worst in the league. Now look at
There's
it.
no way, bro. They giving up 0 sacks against the Detroit Lions in the divisional round, bro.
That's crazy, man. I mean, like I
crazy.
said earlier, bro, there's no way you could win a playoff game with having 4 turnovers as a team.
And this game was you can't. And this game was so weird because Jahmyr Gibbs was really the only thing cooking for them on offense, like consistently. They
had 5 turnovers,
5 turnovers, bro. He was trying to win the game like for his damn self, Jahmyr Gibbs, but every time you turn around, Jared Goff was trying to figure out a way to goddamn F this game up, bro. And I think they
give him the ball more.
Give him the ball more.
Don't give the ball to Jared Goff.
No, David Montgomery was back too, so I thought I was like, all right, they're gonna overwhelm him with this run game. Similar.
He
did to LA, but they couldn't.
Yeah, he coming off a knee injury too.
Right, coming off a knee injury.
Yeah.
14 for 105. That's more than enough, bro. And you could have gave him 25 carries.
Yeah.
Jared Goff was on that bullshit. We seen that shit early.
You seen against the Texans. He threw 5 interceptions, 4 or 5 interceptions get the Texans. But then somehow, some way, they still won.
Right.
But you can't do that in the playoffs, man.
No, and that's what I mean. I think they're gonna get at a crossroad with this dude because me personally, I think this is the time you realize you should give up on him because I think everything was working right. Granted, I know you had 16 guys on IR over there with the Detroit Lions. But even with those 16 guys, it's hard for me to say you guys are going to win this game with 4 turnovers, man. And even if you do, how do you win against the Eagles in a more physical defense with Jared Goff still coughing up the football?
You don't have an off-ramp, though. Like, there's no way to get a quarterback. You draft too late. There's nobody that's just out there wanting to lead their situation. So, you got Hendon Hooker.
You got Teddy Bridgewater back there, but
you still got Russ. Like I said, you got Russ and Justin Fields who are unrestricted free agents. We know Pittsburgh gonna hang on to one of those guys, but they're not gonna hang on to both of them. But Jared Goff, I mean,
they not about to give up on Jared just yet.
Nah, they not. But I think they should because I think they're gonna fuck around and miss their window with Jared Goff. Y'all think Jared Goff gonna win the Super Bowl?
I think they can have a better chance with Jared Goff than with anybody else right now. I can't think of anybody else.
Johnson.
I agree with that. Anybody else that they can get their hands on, they're gonna take a step back. They're about to lose their offense and defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, I think Aaron Glenn might be there. I think he might be there next year, but
nah. What's the name said he gone? What's the name said he think both of them gone?
Who?
Aaron Glenn. He interviewed for the Saints, the Jets, and there was somebody else he interviewed for as well. I mean, if you lose both of those guys, you got a young squad, bro. But I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. The Jared Goff thing, man. I think what you see is what you get, bro. Like, and that sucks, bro, because the NFC is so winnable. Like, it's easier than the AFC.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So you just think Jared Goff just a turnover machine?
I wouldn't go turnover machine because I think he can be efficient at times in the regular season, but I think in the playoffs, yeah. That's your question. I said, yeah, in the playoffs.
Man, this game was just to show what having an elite quarterback is, man. One side had an elite quarterback who's going to not turn the ball over, who's going to make plays. Jared Goff is, even if he doesn't turn the ball over, he just drives the boat. That's all he's going to do. Not do anything extra. He's not going to win the game for you. He's going to keep it on the rails. And that's where, like Kyle Shanahan, who he's looking for a quarterback that's going to do extra. In the AFC, you got Lamar, who had turnovers, but he won. He put him an opportunity to win the game.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you got the same thing with the 49ers. You bring up them, man, and you got Brock Purdy demanding a huge contract. I know you don't have a lot of other options, but man, if you sign him, do you really think that's going to be the answer? And he's solid. I don't think he's trash.
No, he's just a system quarterback, bro.
Right.
Is he better than Goff?
No,
are they in the same tier?
I don't think so. They are on that same tier, but
I'm taking Goff all day.
Yeah, I'm taking Goff.
In that same tier though. He's not head and shoulders better than Purdy though.
Nah, I think he is.
So where do you place Purdy then? What'd you say, CJ?
Oh man, I said either one, you're gonna be in the same spot no matter what team you own. So they equal to me. There's no point of really breaking them. They're just the same. I'm not.
And they got really good rosters, but mediocre quarterbacks is not gonna get them there, man.
So you think Brock Purdy on any other team, he's taking them to the NFC Championship game?
No, he's not. He's not. He's not. You put him in a commander situation. He's not going to do enough. I know how you said Jaden Daniels going to keep him on the rails and make sure, but it's time to Jaden Daniels tear it up, man. Yeah. Like it was once a game this season, he had 5 touchdowns. I think it was like 2 on the ground or something like that. It was something like that. 2, 3 on the ground. So, and I ain't really not capable of that. All that, man. I don't think so.
I ain't gonna lie. I meant to bring this up when you mentioned Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Hey, that reverse play to Jameson Williamson, how it was a counter. Bro, that play design was crazy, bro. It was a counter, then it was a reverse. And then later on that game, they did a pitch to Montgomery. And then he lateraled it to St. Brown. Like those 2 play designs were just crazy. I'm like, what the like when I seen that, I was like, damn, bro, they really getting creative out there, like with the play designs, but at the same time.
And this was a high scoring first half in the first game. Like, I mean, the first half of this game, very high scoring. Speaking of Ben Johnson, I don't want to cut it off, but they the Bears about to sign Ben Johnson, man. They finalizing the deal now.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, he going to the Bears.
Word. That's what's up right there.
That should work. That should work.
Yeah.
I would have avoided this, but okay. I'm going to Jacksonville. I want to go play Stroud and the Colts or something. I don't want nothing to do with the North.
I think he's trying to stay up in the NFC though.
Yeah, I don't know.
That division's crazy. That
North is
crazy, man.
It is.
I mean, like it is, but at the same time,
they got pieces.
Yeah, the Bears got pieces compared to
Caleb Williams. Not trash.
Jags.
Trevor Lawrence is still a legitimate top 10 quarterback. I'm going over here with Trev. I got Brian Thomas Jr.
We talk bottom top 10 though.
That's fine. Give him a line. Just find us a guard. Find a guard.
Okay.
And give him a receiver. I mean, they do got that rookie receiver out there. Well, yeah,
Brian Thompson had like 1,400 yards. So
yeah, he balled out.
Get him another running back.
It's not a bad. You got Tank. You got Tank Bigsby out there. I like him.
Okay. But I think he can make some moves in Chicago though. You don't think he can make some moves in Chicago? We seen Green Bay how they fumbled in the playoffs. Minnesota, we seen what happened with that. Minnesota just fell apart. So we got some threats, but it's not like Sam Darnold fell apart, bro. And are we saying JJ McCarthy gonna get him 14 wins next year? I don't know about that.
Get him enough.
I don't know about that.
Get enough.
He get enough, but it ain't enough to make that division scary though. I don't think that division is scary.
I mean, I don't know. This year they did ball out that whole division. I mean, other than but
they made it interesting.
Yeah, they
it was just kind of fell apart. They showed some sparks early in the season, but
so basically their division was supposed to be in the NFC North, like how the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Bengals,
I mean the AFC
Ravens, yeah. So I mean the AFC North. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. So it was just flip flop this year.
Yeah, definitely was flip flop. Yeah, both of those. Yeah, NFC, AFC North usually some hard, gritty divisions over there. But I like the move though. I like the move.
Yeah. We'll go get into the Ravens versus the Bills, man. It was a crazy game. I think Lamar Jackson did everything he could to get this win, in my opinion. I know he had those early 2 turnovers with the fumbles and the pick, but what he was able to do to give him to tie the ball game up. But fortunately, Mark Andrews he had himself a terrible. I mean, he was balling, but then he gonna sit here and fumble, and then you drop the 2-point conversion.
Terrible.
And you're a vet, man. And you're a vet. You're a vet.
And Lamar did good. I wouldn't say everything he could, because those, like you said, those 2 turnovers was costly. At the end of the day, it was costly. That interception, wide open, straight up to the defender, man. That one was costly because they scored off of the points off that, and then the fumble. Yeah, we knew that Derrick Henry was going to get it going in the second half, because that's what he's been doing all year. He's been getting going in the second half. And it came to the benefit. Ran the ball really well in that third quarter, especially that first drive coming out of the half when they got the ball back after Buffalo had it. I think they ran the ball majority of that whole drive.
They had like 68 yards rushing on.
Yeah,
on that one drive.
I think.
That one drive. I mean, they were just big runs back to back. Like, but yeah, man. What's your thoughts about it, CJ?
Yeah.
Josh Allen didn't really have to do much. The Bills created this offense where they can run the football now, which is crazy, because before they was always spread and let Josh Allen dice people up. Now it's a power football team. They probably have the best remaining O-line in the AFC, and they put it on full display. James Cook looks good, finding holes, running through it. Josh Allen, he does what he's supposed to do. Find holes.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep, another snow game where he didn't have to light up the stat sheet, where they ran the ball really well. But I think with the Ravens, man, they're going to have to go ahead and get Lamar Jackson a certified #1 receiver. I like Zay Flowers, but I think he's an addition too. I think they need to go get like Higgins. Can they go get a Tyreek Hill? He talking about he went out. People like that.
Somebody over 6 foot, man.
Yeah, they need a solid receiver.
Yeah, they do need a bigger body receiver.
Yes.
Man, they need somebody to be a true #1 over there, man. And that's, God, I don't know where they're gonna have to go in the draft. Just keep going into the draft, man, and trying to build that room up. But they're gonna have to make a splash with a trade or something. They tried with Deontay Johnson, and we've seen how that happened and how he's been able to bounce around the league a little bit. And he signed back with the Texans, and he's not available. Even if they weren't, he wasn't gonna be available to play for the rest of the year with them. It was just ridiculous, but he needs a #1 receiver, bro. He needs a #1 receiver.
Most definitely, man. I mean, so you think T. Higgins would sign with them? Or
I think it's possible. I think anything is possible. I think with T. Higgins, I think anything possible, bro.
No.
Because he already proved he's looking for the payday.
They ain't got
his position right with the Bengals to keep it 100 with you. He really in good position. But
if you want to pay, you go to New England.
If they go empty out,
if you want money,
they go empty out that bank for you. You go to New England.
Ravens just
New England.
Ravens just need a big body, man.
Yeah, they do.
Big body receiver.
They most definitely do. I don't know. Amari Cooper. I thought that he was a free agent, but he ain't doing nothing in Buffalo anyway.
Nah, he was all right when they first signed him or whatnot. I think he had a touchdown his first game there or whatnot. But Matt Milano on the linebacker for them guys balled out. He was everywhere yesterday, bro. He was everywhere, man. Matt Milano was a guy that balled out, especially in that first half, man. A lot of those pass deflections and stuff like that.
Hey, do they not call offensive pass interference no more? Like that wasn't a key on COVID, man. That was definitely pass interference. I mean, I've seen offensive pass interference so many times this year, but yet
I think mind blown after they was like, yo, what?
Yeah, like there's like they had like that call don't exist.
Yeah, because they was I know exactly what play you're talking about. They was tangled up a little bit before, but at the end, right before you pushed them off, I'm like, damn, dog.
Yeah, and like lo and behold, you lay a hand on the quarterback, or that's the penalty. As soon as a receiver, man, how many times have we seen the receiver extend their arm out like this? Like completely. And not one time have we seen that flag be called offensive pass interference.
Straight up.
Y'all talk about Mahomes. That boy played with Josh Allen, Mr. Ref go over there and apologize.
Oh yeah, this game might.
I'm sorry, Mr. Allen, sir. I didn't mean to throw that flag.
Well, man, what we going? Do you think? getting a receiver solved the Rayoffs playoff problems. I mean, like I said, since 2018 lost in the wild card round, 2019 divisional round, 2020 divisional round, 2022 the wild card round, last year the AFC Championship, and this year the divisional round. What do you think a receiver is just the solution to these problems of just falling short and not being able to get to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
With the Ravens?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
I mean, yeah, that definitely will help, but also can't just keep turning the ball over either.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, but if they can get a big body receiver, I can't even say Chris Godwin because I think he was injured again in like week 5 or 6 or somewhere up in that kind of area. And
he didn't finish the season though, did he?
No, he didn't finish the season.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what that.
Somebody that gets the ball instead of Andrews, they'll be fine.
He said instead of. So you already crying on Isaiah Likely. I mean, probably
he
so.
He touched
though.
every part of the ball. Like you touched all the ball except just hold on to it.
That drop was inexcusable, bro. I know it was though. That's just crazy. I'm looking at it like, bro.
He's still thinking.
I don't know what would happen in overtime, but goddamn,
he's still thinking about that drop right now.
Damn, and Lamar didn't want to put it on him in a. He was pissed off at that post game conference.
Yeah,
look at this shit, man. You can't keep turning the ball over, man. Like,
hey, but on that first 2-point conversion that they went for, and they didn't get it, right?
Yeah,
I think it was that same drive where they had the 68 yards. I was like, why didn't y'all just fucking run the ball? Y'all been running this whole ball this whole time. Run the ball.
Yeah, things like that. I get
even though they know that the run is coming, just run the ball. Like they can't stop.
Definitely just run the ball. And I know that Derrick Henry's a second half player. We gave him kudos for that early in the segment, but I probably would have stuck with him a little earlier as well. They was going to Justice Hill a lot in that first half, bro.
Yeah, Derrick Henry had 16.
He was like first 3 carries. He had like over 30 yards, but I mean,
yeah, he only had 16 carries.
And a lot of them was in the second half.
Cold out there, man.
Yeah, maybe 4 or 5 carries. 4 or 5 more carries, they probably would have won the game.
And in the first half, especially in the first half, I would have tried to get him going early. But they was leaning on Justice Hill a lot more, man. But that's pretty much all I got for this game.
Let's go ahead and jump into the GoldView Players of the Week. Who are y'all players of the week this week, man?
I go first, man. I got Mr. Jalen Carter, man. Mr. Jalen Carter wreaked havoc throughout that whole LA Ram and Philadelphia Eagles game with 2 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and 7 tackles. So, man, Mr. Jalen Carter, that man balled at the age of 23, man, in the playoffs, doing exactly what they drafted him for. And like I said earlier, so is the other rookie DBs doing exactly what they need, man. Philadelphia keep hitting the ball out of the park with these defensive picks in the draft, man. So Jalen Carter, my GoldView player of the week.
Okay. What about you, CJ?
Oh man. My player of the week. I almost want to do it a little different, man. I'm not even gonna pick a player, I'm gonna pick a coach, man. Cliff Kingsbury. Just offensive coordinator. He has had 2 weeks of just good play calling, good design. Just, I mean, it looked like a college offense. They running a bunch of options and all this other, trickery. But he's just calling a good game. Yo, he may actually need a head coaching job again. I don't know.
Chill. See. He's all wilding out. It's looking good. It's looking good over there on the Dan Quinn and over there, man. I love it, man. But just
I don't know, man.
What happened over there with Kyler? Where's that Kyler Murray? Where's that Cliff? I don't know.
I mean,
look at that old line, man. The way he's setting the protections, he keeping them out of trouble. Like, you got Caden Wallace and them out there. Like, no, they not supposed to be this good. Daniels has 0 sacks.
Like, 0 sacks with a
that
lot
line's
of
not good.
Of Jaden Daniels too, though. You can't dismiss how elusive that guy is.
For sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna actually my GoldView player of the week. I was gonna pick Saquon Barkley. I mean, it's 26 with 205 and 2 touchdowns. But I'm gonna have to go with George Karlaftis, man. 3 sacks.
3 sacks.
3 sacks against the Texans, man.
That was like taking candy from a baby, though. That lie been trash all year. That lie been horrible.
But you gotta think about it. They had 8 sacks, and he had 3 of them, bro.
Yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty. I ain't taking that away at all. That's nasty. But that offensive line been holding on by a thread.
I'm gonna have to go enjoy Cole Office, man. So he balled out. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
CJ get beat up. That's all it was in that division. He just happy to see.
I ain't wishing nobody I ain't gonna wish nobody get hurt. That's dirty as hell.
No, I ain't say hurt. I just said beat up. I ain't say hurt.
I mean, he got hurt. Man was out there limping like a
motherfucker.
That man did get hurt.
Still running on that bum leg.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead dip into the Super Bowl 59 prediction. CJ, since you're the guest of honor, you go ahead and go first, man.
It was AFC and NFC predictions, man.
I would be disingenuous if I said I'm not scared of this game. That Buffalo, Josh Allen is a freak. I'm afraid of him. If I was putting money on it, I would put it on Buffalo. But since I'm not, I'm putting on KC. Let's win 3 in a row. We're going to play against Jaden Daniels in the Super Bowl. That's and we're going to get our 3rd in a row on JD, man. JD.
That's too easy.
That's what I want to. I love it. Let's go. I love it.
Because he's not meant to beat it. I think that's when your luck run out, man. You get as far as way further than you were supposed to in the year, man. Been balling, but who would have ever thought the damn Commanders is in the damn Super Bowl? Like, no way.
Look,
man.
you got rid of Dan. Come on, NFL said you got rid of Dan Snyder. We'll throw you a bone, dog. Go and take the Super Bowl appearance, man. Go get whooped on the Chiefs.
Oh no,
for 3 in a row.
You think they're gonna get past that tough Philly defense, bro?
Hey man, where the game at? It's in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Let it snow, baby. Let it snow. Let it snow, baby.
They in the DMV area. They know what cold is.
Jay Daniels getting busy in that snow, baby. Hey, big Brian Robinson run through that snow. Jay Daniels get busy in that snow, man. Come on.
Saquon gave him $140 in each of those first 2 games. Each of the 2 games they played this year, though. Saquon gave him
did they lose?
He might have another.
They won and won.
He might, bro. He might.
Did they win both games though?
Nah, they won. But the second one they had Kenny Pickett in. Not saying it's a huge difference because how Jalen Hurts been playing this shit, but we still all know Jalen Hurts is better than Kenny Pickett. Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Shout out AJ Brown Shout out AJ Brown
reading that book on the sideline.
2 catches and 14 yards. You know,
pulling up in the Honda. I see you.
Shout out AJ.
Oh, shit.
Shout out my boy AJ Brown. Hopefully he got a new book to read on the sideline.
Ah, my God, bro. Oh my God. I'm gonna go Kansas City. I'm gonna go Kansas City and the Eagles, man. I'm gonna go Kansas City and the Eagles. I think that defensive front, the 7, is gonna be too much for the Commanders, bro. I think they're gonna turn it up. You've seen how they just turned it up. You've seen Jalen Carter and them boys, man. And that secondary not gonna let a lot go past them. At least I don't think so. I think they're gonna learn a lesson from Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. So I got, like I said, I got Kansas City and I got Philadelphia. What about you, Aaron?
All right, so this is a tough one, man, because the Bills did whoop y'all ass earlier this year.
They did.
No, they didn't.
It was 21-30. It was 21-30. They whooped y'all ass.
We let him score at the end.
Me personally, I think 2 touchdowns is ass whooping. But he anything over 3 points, you get your ass whooped with this dude.
We didn't even put a spy on him on 4th down. We let him run into the end zone. That's not happening in this game. Lil Chanel is the spy, and he gonna rock him.
He gonna rock him.
Baby.
But I honestly think y'all gonna find some type of way to win this game. I agree with Eric. I think it's gonna be the Chiefs and the Eagles for a rematch of 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 years ago. I think it's gonna be a rematch of that Super Bowl. And we'll get into that Super Bowl prediction
with the team.
The Brother Bowl.
Yeah.
But I think it would be dope to see the Commanders go to
with
the
the
Super
team
Bowl.
that
I ain't gonna
started
lie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, The first time in the playoffs in 25 years, and then you get all the way to the NFC Championship.
The first time
Wild card would have been wild enough for me to guess.
But yeah. This is the Commanders' first time in the NFC Championship game in like 33 years or something like that.
Crazy, and solely because they hit a home run on that quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
If Commanders, if Chicago chooses Dayton Daniels, I don't know if they go to the NFC Championship, but I know damn well the Commanders don't with Caleb Williams.
No, but I don't know.
You think so? You think he can take him to the? I don't think he built like that, bro. He built like that.
No,
James too.
He too poised.
Too cool under pressure, man.
Yeah, he is, man. And you see it with Caleb Williams, man. Like he want to show you that he's going through it and shit.
Most definitely, man. Yeah. Hey, well, that's all I got for y'all this episode, man. We talked about the Rams versus the Eagles, the Chiefs versus the Texans, and how they on their way to trying to get this three-peat going, and trying to be the first team in history to get the three-peat. We talked about the Commanders and the Lions. The Lions went down. The Commanders, Jane Daniels, went to the NFC Championship game as a rookie. We talked about the Ravens and the Bills, and gave y'all our GoldView Players of the Week, and of course our Super Bowl prediction. And that's all we got. Please like, comment, subscribe to GoldView. We'll catch y'all next week. Holla.
Yeah.